Good morning and welcome to Bad Bat Hikes. Welcome to my living room, dining room floor. I thought I would come out here because I have got it all decorated for Christmas. I thought it would be a festive place to film my hiker trash, as I'm calling it, gift giving guide for the hiker, backpacker, outdoorsy person in your life this holiday season. Now, while it is already December, it is not too late. It's never too late. Most of these things you can pick up at any local shop. Some of them you do need to order online. So if that is the case, I will let you know. But let's dive right into it, shall we? So I've tried to pick things that are not necessarily vital to one's kit, because things like tents, backpacks, sleep systems are horrifically personal. Everybody has their own preference, especially with a pack. Like, you need to get it, fitted to your body, etc., etc. So this also, I've tried to keep these things like they can be a surprise. You can't, call up your friend and be like, do you have trekking poles? Or just something that you can give them without fear of them already having it, like giving them a duplicate or just buying something that they don't necessarily need. Now, you may notice that my Christmas tree does not have any decorations on it. And there's a good reason why. This is the reason why. This is my cat. Her name is Sesame. And this is Sesame's first year. Okay, goodbye. Camera shy. This is Sesame's first year being around an actual Christmas tree. So it hasn't gone great so far. Within about an hour, she was already trying to climb to the top of it. So we're feeling it out. We're making sure that is not going to become a pattern before I put a bunch of breakable items up there. So without further ado, let's get into the list. I have them all in my fun, festive gold bag, which is why I thought it'd be fun to sit underneath the tree. Okay, so first item on my list would be hiker backpacking meals. Specifically, this brand. I am not sponsored. None of this is sponsored. Y'all know me, I don't do sponsorships, but this is called Pack It Gourmet with backpacking meals. Is as long as you know they're like dietary preferences, you should be, good to go. These are kind of like taking your friend out to eat. It's just a nice gesture. These are like a special treat out on trail. They are definitely not your ramen, not your tortillas kind of a situation, but this particular brand was my favorite. I could only find it to buy in person at the NOC. That's where I got these the last time I was there. But you can order these online. My favorite of all time is this one. It is the All American Works burger. If you have ever had a McDonald's cheeseburger, it tastes exactly like that. Very processed, very wholesome. But it comes with a little ketchup and mustard and mayo and relish, and you put everything inside. But yeah, backpacking meals. There's a million different brands, there's a million different kinds, but just getting a couple of fun new ones would always be a good gift for the backpacker in your life. Special treat, and they obviously keep forever. So kind of dual purpose, emergency food to have in the house and also fun backpacking treat. We love a dual purpose gift. Next is socks. Now, I know socks are, the what a boring gift to give, but any backpacker will very much appreciate socks of any kind. I did pull out, ye old faithful, you know them, you love them, the Darn Toughs. These are my little bear ones. These were my sleep socks the entire Appalachian Trail. So these are a little pricey for a pair of socks. They're about $25-30 each, unless you can get them on mega sale. However, they are socks for life. If you were unaware, Darn Tough, if you ever get a hole in them, they have a lifetime guarantee. Just the brand itself. Like, you don't have to purchase like any sort of extra, warranty on your socks. But you can go to any participating store and trade them in if you ever get a hole in them, and they give you a brand new pair of socks. I actually did this myself in New Hampshire. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was New Hampshire, but they exchanged them, no problem. So you can buy somebody's socks for life. How cool is that? Now, I say any kind, you don't have to spend $30 on socks, okay? Those are expensive. These are almost a luxury item, especially for like day-to-day wear. So I also wanted to include just any sort of fun outdoorsy socks. I got these from the Dollar Tree, or the $1.25 tree now. More like the $1.50 tree or the $1.75 tree. I have opinions, but anyways, I got these for $1.25 and I wear them all the time. Are they the best quality? No. Do they make me happy? Yes. They've got trees and little tints on them, and they're a good like boot length. So you never know when you're gonna find some fun backpacking socks. So look everywhere. Look at the Dollar General, look at the Dollar Tree, just something fun. I would love to get those as a gift. Next category of things is bandanas and buffs. This is one, I almost guarantee you your hiker friend already has one or a ton of these. Guess what? They would love another one. So I got a couple of different categories. This is the one I got from Outdoor 76 that they give through hikers, but buffs, pretty unisex, use them for everything. Use them for, I put them on my head, around my face for warmth. I used it as a pillowcase for a long time. I mean, if you've ever watched Survivor, they wear them every which way and backwards. But that is one category. Every hiker needs a buff. And then secondly, every single like outdoors place has about 95% chance of having some sort of bandana. I got this one in the Smokies. That's where I lived closest to. I live in Tennessee, so gotta rep the Smokies. I wear this all the time. Or even just a plain Jane. Get it for $2 at the Rule King, at the Ace Hardware, wherever you would like to go. I got this one. It's a nice hunter orange. This is my one that I like kept tied on my backpack right here for sweat, snot, whatever. And it's just bright orange for especially, cold months when it's hunting season. You gotta stay visible. But yeah, any sort of bandana or buff would be a great present, whether it's man or woman. Next one is a little specific to those who squat when they pee. It is a Kula cloth. Kula is a brand. This is a pee rag that, like I said, if you squat when you pee, that you would need to use in lieu of having to bury toilet paper every single time, because those who stand while they pee don't have to deal with that. So if you have anybody who squats when they pee, this is a 10 out of 10 gift, even if they already have one. I have 2, 3. I think I might have 3. They can always use another one as a backup. But yeah, these are fantastic. Just clip it to that outside of your pack. I even take this when I'm day hiking, just in case. You never know. But this is they're normally about $20. Mine has little campfires and marshmallows all over it. I think that's adorable, but they come in about, I'm not even joking, hundreds and hundreds of different patterns. So you can get one that you think your person would like. Next item is a Hilltop Packs electronics bag. Now, Hilltop Packs is very well known for making all kinds of bags, food bags, zipper pouches. I really like this particular one. It is their dual pocket roll top bag, and so there are 2 sides. This is what I kept my electronics in Olive Trail, but the fun thing about that, they can print literally anything on Dyneema. So I made this design for me, because see, there's all the electronic symbols, and there's little bitty tiny bats, because I am bad bat, so I have to put bats on everything. But this like little roll top, it is waterproof. It kept my electronics nice and dry every single time I've been backpacking. But Hilltop, I'm not going to lie, if you don't have a design, it gets a little bit overwhelming. with choice, because they again have lots of patterns as well. So if you know what type, either you want a little zipper pouch or an electronics bag like this, or if you want to go like, if this is going to be their big present, if they want, you know, a big food bag, you can get as creative as you want. If you want to put a family photo on there, you can upload photos. If you want to give your person a food bag with your face all over it, you can. You can literally print anything on here. It's so much fun. But a little one like this, I think, would make a perfect gift. Next item is a flex tail air pump. I've talked about this more than once, and I will talk about it again until Kingdom Come. This is a itty bitty tiny air pump to inflate your sleeping pad. So if you know that your backpacking friend has an inflatable sleeping pad, they're gonna want this. This is a great little luxury item to give your person. It's a little loud. Here, I'll do it far away from the mic. Whoa! And there's also a light at the top here. There it is. Flashlight at the top, which I actually did use as an emergency light when I was hiking and my headlamp died. So dual purpose. This is a fantastic little gift item that will make their camp life so much better, so much better. It was great not to have to inflate an entire sleeping pad like after you've been hiking all day. This will come in real handy. Now they have come out with like different versions of this, so you can probably get them even lighter than this is. It may not be orange nowadays. I've had this one for almost 3 years now and it's still going strong. So they definitely last. So the next two are kind of the same category, which is support your AT hiker outdoorsy artists. There are so many small businesses, local artists out there that do amazing like AT hiking apparel and accessories and artwork, and it's just, oh, there's so many of them and I could gush about them all day. But this next one I'll recommend. This is a necklace. Here, I'll do, oh my gosh, I get to finally do this that people do to like let you see what I'm talking about. This is a necklace from a company called Go Bead by Bead. This, believe it or not, represents the AT. All of the different colors represent the different states. So you start over here in Georgia, you got North Carolina, going back and forth in between North Carolina and Tennessee. Look at that massive chunk of Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, all the way to the brown for Maine. And it's got this little like black rubber band around it. So as you're hiking, you can move it down to wherever you are. So right now I've got it as close as I could get it to where the Smokies are, because like I said, I live in Tennessee, so that's the closest place I can be. But I got this at Trail Days couple years ago when I went. It's so fun because like this is like if you know you know, and like it's, you can like kind of play along. She makes them for all kinds of different trails. Obviously I got the trail that I completed, but she makes them for all kinds of different trails, and you can get them for the hiker friend in your life. So whichever trail that they want to do or have already completed, you know which one to get them. But it was a super, super cool business, super cool idea, and such a fun business that I want everybody to know about. Along that same vein, I've got two more local artists that I wanted to give a shout out that would make great gifts. This one is a t-shirt, a little cropped t-shirt that I got from a hiker called Abstract Hikes. She does incredible artwork. She does everything from stickers to t-shirts to canvases. She's incredible. And what I love about her, all of her artwork is super duper colorful. And y'all know me. I love a good splash of color. I'm not a gray, black and white neutrals person. Absolutely not. But I thought this was the cutest. And I wear it with like high-waisted leggings like when I'm outside, but it's adorable. Also got this at Trail Days, but she does have an online store where you can get all of her things. And I believe she's in some businesses as well. I know Bead for Bead or Go Bead for Bead is in a couple of like stores. I know she's in the store, the gear shop in Damascus. I'm not sure if they're anywhere else, but you can find out on their website. The last local artist, the AT artist that I wanted to give a shout out to is Miss Chica from Chica and Sunsets, which is now an Airbnb that you can rent out. It was a hostel at the time when I did trail, and I purchased this from her. She does the etchings herself. I don't know if you can see that. It's got the AT symbol like etched into a penny, and it like cinches tight like that around, and it's a bracelet. But oh yeah, so support your local artist. Your hiking person in your life will both love the artwork and appreciate that it came from a small business. So the last two hiker trash gift ideas that I wanted to give you all aren't things. So if you're someone who likes gifting experiences instead of actual tangible things, that's valid, and I've got two ideas for you. The first of which is very simple. Invite your person to go on a hike. That would be so good as a gift. Like, write them a little card and be like, send me a date and a time and a place. Here's where we're gonna go. It doesn't have to be, a whole backpacking trip if you don't want it to be. If you want it to be, I bet they'd love to go with you. But just say, hey, let's go for a hike. Let's check out this spot that I know or like that I have heard of. That would be such a good gift to get outside with your person. That would be super fun. The gift of quality time. And last, and I think this would go great as like a sub gift along with anything else that I've talked about, it's a donation to the ATC, which is the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, or whatever conservancy is in charge of whatever trail that your hiker is passionate about. So whether that be the AT or beyond, whichever conservancy is looking after the land and the trail that your person cares about, find their website. There's always a way to donate. Most of them are nonprofits, but donating to a local trail agency or volunteering. They're always looking for volunteers for trail maintenance, especially still on the AT. They're still doing all kinds of cleanup from the hurricanes that came through. So either volunteer or send a donation to help. Like, the trails can't take care of themselves. It's up to us to maintain and take care of the land that we love so near and dear. So I think that would be a great gift for your outdoor person. So that's it. Those are my hiker trash gift ideas for the outdoorsy hiker backpacker in your life. Let me know which one was your favorite, or if you have any other ideas, any other hiking gift ideas that I might be able to use with some of my hiking friends as well. So let me know down in the comments which ones that you like the best, or any other ideas to help out the community. So if you are enjoying Batmas so far, if you like outdoorsy content, make sure that you subscribe. I also have an Instagram account of the same name, Bad Bat Hikes. But for now, happy trails!